Today, I'm going to be going over what you need to know about the full moon, Aries, October 1st, 2020, and why this full moon is going to impact you as far as karma. Keep on watching this video. Welcome back, beautiful souls, to the channel. I'm Chica, your conscious mentor, and I'm so excited to finally record. If you guys don't know, I've been a little bit under the weather, and if I can say anything, that is definitely the energy of the full moon, October 1st. So I really can't wait to do this whole kind of, I guess, follow up with you guys on the top 5 things that you need to know about October 1st full moon, why it's going to impact us a lot with our past energy, our current energy, and just major things that we're already seeing around the world that I think is just really causing us to really hone down and see, man, this energy is just getting stronger and stronger in different ways, and how much as a collective we have grown so much. So I can't wait to get into this video and share with you the 5 things that you need to know about this full moon. Before we get into the video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe, as well as put notification bells. I do videos every week, 3 videos, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for you beautiful souls. Today's subscriber of the day is Shani. Thank you so much for your lovely comment. I'm so grateful for each and every single one of you, and we are manifesting to support 1 million amazing souls. So you guys are part of that amazing energy. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm so grateful for you guys. Let's get into the video. I'm just editing this video and I was about to put my camera away, but I forgot to mention that I'm inviting you on October 1st, 9 p.m. Eastern time to join me for the full moon meditation energy healing that I will be hosting here live on YouTube. And I'd love for you to attend. If you can't attend, that's okay. I'm going to still have the rewatch. You can sign up for our VIP Conscious Souls to get access to the rewatch, as well as the card reading and the activity. Okay, back to the video. The first thing we need to know about the Aries full moon, there's a lot of things going on, a lot of shifts that are just happening. And we've already seen that in the Virgo, but even more so considering that we are actually going through a Mars retrograde at the same time of this Aries full moon. So what does that mean? As we know, Aries tends to not be so confrontational. They don't like to really, I guess, speak about their feelings and emotions, and that's completely fine, but this is where we're being challenged. And this brings us to our first step about the full moon October 1st in Aries is purging. We are purging so much karmic energy on a soul level, on this lifetime level, on our ancestral level. We are purging. And the purging isn't only on an emotional level, but a physical level. And I could be 100% like confirm with you guys that I'm feeling it right now with the physical of how much I'm purging, not only for myself, for my ancestors, and so much more. So if you've noticed you've been a lower energy, but most importantly, you've noticed that your health has become more of a priority, or maybe you're being forced to make your health more of a priority, I want you to put a little leaf emoji down below. And I want this to be a calling from myself to the spirit, to universe, to let you know that you need to take your health seriously. Listen to the emotions that are happening. Listen to what's going on with your body. Listen to the emotions you've seen. What are some past experiences that you have had that have either reoccurred emotionally throughout this year and also prior to, when you haven't really paid attention to it, or you've been kind of pushing it on the back burner. We've seen in the past full moon, if you guys have watched my other video, I talk a lot about how that full moon tells us that we need to really, really focus on our energy. We need to really, really focus on, being respectful of our energy because of the Mars retrograde, and making sure that we're able to purge, to let go. So one of the activities that you can do for this October 1st full moon in Aries is I want you to sit down with yourself. I want you to take 5 minutes, and I just want you to ask yourself, what are the past experiences that have happened in my lifetime, or emotions that I have been feeling recently? Because sometimes it could be a soul or karmic or ancestral thing as well, that have been very, very potent lately. And how do I feel about this right now? Are there any wounds that I haven't healed recently? Are there any thoughts and things that I haven't let go and released? This is your time and your calling in order to do that. So the first and most important part that you will see over the next 4 steps that I'm going to show with you guys on what you need to know about this full moon, we really talk about that. So I want you to remember that. What is the past experiences and how can you unlock them and let them go during this full moon? This is very important. Confront them. Number 2, shadow self into the conscious higher self. And I first want to say thank you to each and every single one of you for being patient. I'm not in my usual recording space right now. That's a whole other thing. I'm currently not home, I'm with family. So thank you for being so patient. Anyways, shadow work. Shadow work has been something that I've noticed I've helped a lot of you out with, and a lot of you are part of my conscious mentoring. If you feel called to do shadow work by any means, please feel free to apply down below. I do have an application process for my conscious mentoring, which focuses on energy healing and working on this. But besides that, I have a video on shadow work. Go watch this after this video. For the full moon in October 1st, the shadow work is so important because, as we've seen, there's been karmic and ancestral events and emotions coming up. Our health has become such a huge impact, which I'm going to talk about soon, so put a pin on that one. But what exactly is shadow work? Shadow work is coming from our depths of our beliefs. Think about the first memory you had about love, and I want you to comment in the comment section. What is your first memory with love? Did you witness it with your parents? Was it, expressed to you? And how did you feel? Does that word make you feel a little bit uncertain? Trust issues, sad, happy, excited? Those are the first memories that we have that causes us to create, various beliefs, perspectives, opinions on things. And then eventually we create this being of ourselves, this idea of who we are in this human body, right? So we think about it that way. We have to consider that, shadow work is so important during the time of Aries. A lot of you are going to be called to slow down even more than you have. I know you slow down a lot. I know I love working a lot too, but this is the time that you really need to slow down. Our whole world is going through a lot of stress right now, and this is something that we're feeling. I'm noticing it with my family, my friends. A lot of people are exhausted and tired and frustrated and stressed. And this is so important because, those stresses, those ideas, these perspectives, the media, all these things are going to make an effect on the way that we act, our emotions, our stability, our ability to work on ourselves, right? So we really need to focus on that energy. We really need to focus on that energy on a full, bigger perspective, because that's what's going to allow us to expand on a deeper level more than we've ever done before. So do the shadow work. If you are having problems with shadow work, like I said, go check out my video. But again, this is a very important part of the whole process of taking advantage of this full moon so it can guide you. So spirit, so your guides, so angels, so ancestors can guide you through this all. Number 3, our third one that I wrote down here is, what should we focus our energy on? I've mentioned to you guys before, time and time again, that right now with the retrograde, our energy cannot take the capacity of manifesting so many things at the same time. Right now, you should really be working on internal. And it's interesting because full moon's all about, really looking at the seeds that we planted and what do we want to do next and how do we want to manifest. And with Aries, it's really focusing on, you, while balancing the relationship of other people around your life that are important to you. So here, it's really like saying, what is the energy should be focused on? What are the things that you've been avoiding and kind of cluttering and creating this workaholic energy to avoid what you need to focus on right now, whether that is staying busy around the house, or, because you're feeling anxious with the world that we're living in, just letting that suppress within ourselves as opposed to releasing that fear to universe, releasing that fear to Mother Earth, releasing it and letting it go. So we can really honor what we truly need to focus on. I know it's hard. I know we're going through so much and it's affecting us on a mental level, but that is just more and more for us to kind of take a step back, for us to kind of split the work even in more in half than what we were before, so we can focus on our energy. Those who don't listen to the calling of focusing on your energy during this full moon in October we'll notice that the repercussions of our health will actually cause into many other seasons into the full moon. So please, please, please ask yourself, and you can type down below in the comment section to affirm, what is the one thing that you need to focus your energy on? What are you feeling called to? Ask your intuition, ask your higher self. What am I feeling called to? What do I need to focus my energy on? Number 4, breaking old cycles. This goes in all aspects. Breaking old cycles to not making sure you're taking care of your health, breaking old cycles of the same types of friendships and relationships that you know don't honor you, breaking the cycles of jobs and businesses and stuff that, you know, isn't for you, but you're just going into it because you see the numbers of how much it's paying you and whatnot, and it's actually causing you more damage internally, keeping that job energetically. And, you know, I know, like I said, this is a time where it's testing us in the times of uncertainty. And what I mean by that is, you know, I'm saying this with love. Nothing is more important than our ability to focus on our energy and our health. And again, the Aries is saying that I know, Aries, you like to work hard. You like to think about everyone else. And that's what the full moon's showing, how you're putting other people in front of you, but you need to balance that self-care to yourself. So break those cycles. Take that time, that courage, use this full moon to break the cycles that you need to, that you're still ripping the bandage off of right now. You know, whether that is whatever that business, that thought, that relationship, that wound, that experience that you've had, that you haven't had full time to heal from and attend to. You need to do this now. So reflect on what cycles do you need to break. Now, I'm going to go a little bit more in depth with cycles, with the fact that cycles also come in an ancestral level. So, you know, look at your family, look at your relationships in your life. That's going to allow you to teach you, and I want you to mark this and write this down. Your relationships in your life and the relationships that you're surrounded on is going to teach you on the shadow work and the inner work that you need to do. That's literally my video right there, that you need to do. That has put the top 3, 4 things that we've talked to you about already all into one. The relationships and the people that we have in our life are the things that are going to teach us on what we need to do. So I want you to ask yourself this question for this full moon, to reflect on and ask yourself, what are the lessons that my relationships around me and in my life that have taught me? And what cycles do I need to break from the lessons from those relationships? Huge things, ancestrally, intuitively, karmically, soul past lives, soul contracts, your lifetime experiences. Just go through them. It's a lot of reflecting through this full moon and then acting too. So really take advantage of that. That's going to make you feel much more confident as you start to put those actions into play. You know, act on it. I think of the angel number 222 when it comes up to that, and 999 representing the endings that are coming to new beginnings. Those things keep coming up to me. And again, keep an eye out for these synchronicities, because if you're seeing a number over and over and over again, which I have an angel numbers playlist, by the way, so go check that out. But if you see a number over and over again, ask yourself, what am I thinking about during that time? And maybe that is going to give you an answer of what cycles you need to break. Number 5, this is so important. Focus on your health. I'm talking about physical, mental. Mental is very specific here. Physical, mental, emotional health. This is so important. This is not time to block things, to act like everything's okay, to just hold everything with the backbones of what you have. This is time to let it go. That is the only way that you're going to let go of these cycles. Release what you need to. So with this tough love that I give you, and the moon that also gives this loving and nurturing energy, but also this reality and honesty to it, I want you to really think about, how can I tend to my health more? You know, and you know, a lot of the times our health is energy, and when things happen or cycles that we aren't breaking that are supposed to, they can create things such as health issues. So a lot of times what happens is, if people don't release from their past experiences and soul issues, they become, you know, created, and they release in a sense of health, you know, occurrences such as colds or things like that that happen, or, you know, feeling emotional or down that day. You know, that's a really time for you to come in and just be kind to your body. Take a bath, release, let go. Sit down, watch Netflix if you need to. Not as a way to hold and as a pleasure to block what you're thinking of, but just to detach from the workaholic methods of which you do all the time. It's time to take care of your health. So at this point, we're at the midpoint of the Mars retrograde, right? So we have to understand that we only have so much energy that we can give and so much energy that we can attend to. So again, ask yourself, how can I apply different things for my health for at least an hour to 30 minutes a day that is going to be scheduled in? It's a date with myself. So I want you to write down one thing in the comment section that you are going to do to take care of your health, to focus on your health, to make sure that your health is the #1 priority out of everything else. The moment that you do that, you will be able to see things start to flourish. You will be more energized. And that's another thing with this full moon in Aries. Even though it's telling us to rest, it's also showing us the reaps to our rewards. It's showing us that when we do rest, we're able to actually do more than we can think. And that's what, you know, being a good business worker is all about. This is what being a good mother, a father, a person, a dad, a sister, whatever it is that you are in this life, because we all are those. And you know, when we're able to sit down and focus on our health, we're also bettering the health of other people because we are so interconnected. We can give more of our energy, we can give more of ourselves to others. And in doing that, all of us become abundant with our energy and our life becomes more abundant. And with that, that is what you have to expect for this full moon in Aries on October 1st. So the first thing I want to share is that by October 1st, I'm going to be hosting a full moon meditation energy healing here live on YouTube at 9 p.m. Eastern time. I would love for you to attend. If you do miss it, you can join our VIP Conscious Souls to see the rewatch, as well as the card reading and an activity to do for the full moon. I really hope that this video helped you out. I loved it and I really connected with this so much because I'm seeing all of those 5 points within my own life and I see it with people around me as well. I just think that this is just a very important time, especially just seeing our world and everything that has shifted, for us to just come inside, to come inwards for a little bit, you know? So I want to say thank you so much. I'm sending you guys so much love, so much light. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe, as well as put notification bells. I do videos every single week for you beautiful, beautiful souls, and I'll see you in the next full moon and new moon video. I love you guys so much. Bye.